Jay here, and I'm coming to you with my week 1 post VSG update. And so, sorry, my friends are texting and it's coming up on my screen. Anyway, sorry about filming in the car, but this is just the best time for me to do it while my daughter is at cheer, so I decided to get in the car and stay in the car and film this video. So we'll get right into it. I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy on April 28th, 2016 with Dr. Mason at St. Joseph Regional Health Center. My pre-op weight was 252. My surgery weight, I said on my last video my surgery weight was 237, and that is what they took at the hospital. But that morning at home I was 238.9 and decided that I'm going to go with that weight as my surgery weight because my measurements for purposes of YouTube and me tracking will be from my home scale. So that's the scale I'm going to go by. So my weight for surgery was 238.9. And today, my weight is 227.5, so that is a total loss of 11.4 pounds. Yay! I'm excited. Can't complain with that in a week. And so, I wrote notes and then left them at home, so we're going to wing this video. Hopefully I remember to mention everything. So, first I want to start with how I've been doing since my video on Tuesday about kind of how surgery went. Tuesday was probably when I hit my wall. I think my body was like, okay, we're obviously not going to get any food or nutrients, and so it started to, I've been pretty tired ever since then. And so that's been a little different for me. I'm not a person that kind of sits around at the house. I typically like to go, and so I've tired myself out pretty much. So what I've been dealing with mostly this week has been just trying to get in enough fluid. I think I've been kind of on the brink of dehydration. Actually, currently my lips are very chapped. I'm looking in my purse for my chapstick. Just because I've been, and so I think that's been the hardest part, is trying to find a routine while on liquids. I can honestly say I'm not sure how this liquid thing is going to last, because I can't be this fatigued, especially once I have to start back work, which is next week. I just can't do it. Not with my daughter. I'm in school. I just can't. I literally have no energy to do anything. Yesterday I drove to 2 places. Yesterday was also my first day driving, but I drove 2 places and I was wiped out. And so I just can't function. Also, I don't like to drink food. It's just not something I like to do. So, I don't know. I'm trying my best to stick to the diet my doctor's prescribed, but I can't say that that's going to be something that will last. I have done some soups, and I've actually even done some. Today I had some of the baked potato soup from Chili's. I know not the best choice of soups, but someone offered to bring me some, and so I wasn't going to turn it down. And so I had that, and of course it has chunks of potato in it, and I thought about mixing it, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna see what happens, because I know that this diet of puree and stuff is just for the sake of, my stomach is swollen and they don't want you eating things that are too big of chunks. And so potatoes are soft. I chewed them up till they were basically liquid before I salted them, and it was fine. And it did fine. So I may move to soft foods early, and it obviously stay on the things more like refried beans and stuff like that before I move to soft chicken and stuff like that. But that may be what I do, and if I do, I will definitely let you guys know how that goes. What else did I write down? I have been dealing with some pain in one of my right incision. I have no idea which incision they took my stomach out of. I believe it may be my right incision, but I'm not exactly sure. This incision has been probably the one that's hurt the most, and still hurts when I move around too much. It's been the one that's been a little bit extra sensitive. Other than that, my incisions have been healing very nicely. And, this week, this hell week hasn't been that bad. The worst thing I will say has been so much mentally. It's just, people around you eating and you wanting to eat. The human desire to chew your food is like real strong. And so that's been probably the most in my head. Like, I've been like wanting and seeing things like all the time. You have no idea how many commercials are food commercials until you have this surgery. Then you're like, every commercial has something to do with food. That's why America's so fat. Anyway, so that's been probably the most difficult things. What else? I wrote down some good things. I've been drinking smart water with some Crystal Light mixed in, because the few times I've tried to drink water have been like just plain water. My stomach has not really liked that, and so I've been trying. That's just been the thing that's worked, and so that's what I've been doing. I'll probably try water again maybe later on this weekend. Also, kind of in that same regards, I have twice now drunk a protein shake out of the little container. I had been pouring them into a cup because I've only been drinking a little bit of them. But out of the container, and I don't know, forgot I had surgery and just thought I would just drink. And it hurt like hell. I'm gonna just say it. It hurt like hell. So yeah, remembering, you had surgery and you can't just drink stuff. Also, it's been interesting kind of learning, what full feels like. I will say that, it's different than before of what your full feels like. So I can tell now when I start to get full, and then when my stomach is like, all right, I've had enough. And so learning those differences has been interesting. It's been an interesting time kind of getting used to those things. Since Tuesday I've started vitamins. They have not made me feel very well. The multivitamin, I would say, I have not felt any different after I've chewed calcium, but the times I've taken multivitamins, my stomach has gotten upset, and I've just been like, whoa. So I'm gonna try again, and I've taken them in the morning after my breakfast of a protein shake, but I only can drink about 4 to 5 ounces within an hour. And so I'm going to try it again tonight and see if it does better after I've gone through the day and had more to eat and that kind of thing. And see if that doesn't do a little bit better on my stomach, at least for right now. So I've taken my 2 calciums today, and I'm going to take my multivitamin. I got a multivitamin with iron. I'm going to take that tonight before I go to bed and see. Plus, since it's before I go to bed, it won't take me out for any length of time. I'm trying to remember what else did I write down. I think just eating. So I'm gonna talk about poop for a little bit. Because it's real when you come with VSG. I think poop is a thing that it's just gonna be part of your life. It's always a part of your life, but the not pooping is a part of your life after VSG. So I haven't felt constipated, but TMI, just from being a regular girl, regular daily girl to not for days was weird to me. I have a little bit, but my doctor suggested taking milk and magnesia, and even said that it may be something that I will need on a regular basis just to keep my system flowing. And so I haven't felt too bad about that. I don't think I've been overly feeling bad by it, but it is something that I'm just, mentally kind of keeping track of if I'm going in, if I'm not, and I plan to take some milk and magnesia probably by the end of this week, early next week, if I haven't had a good, bowel movement. What else with week 1? I've still been walking. Like I said, Tuesday I was pretty much out for the count, and so I did absolutely nothing. I was in bed all day that day because every time I got up I was just dizzy. I think I was maybe borderline dehydrated a little bit. I don't know. Yesterday I got almost 10,000 steps. Had I looked at my watch beforehand, I would have hit 10,000. But anyway, and today I haven't gotten very many. I'm at only 2,500, so I'll probably maybe walk with my daughters. Cheer practice is over, depending on how dark it is and all those things. But I'm also trying to not overdo it. I don't want to overdo my body and that kind of thing and end up back in the hospital. So I've just been kind of taking it day by day. The biggest thing is trying to get on some type of routine with the whole eating, drinking type of thing. At first I was going with my bariatric timer and trying to have my protein shakes be a meal, and then, so stop 30 minutes before I drink the protein shake, and then drink the protein shake, and then not drink water 30 minutes afterwards. And I just don't think that this is the right time. I called my doctor's office today because I was feeling bad and my heart rate kept going up really high and my blood pressure was just a tad bit low. And so she was just like, right now, don't worry about that. You just need to make sure you're getting in fluids and nutrients. So if you got to drink something all day, don't worry about the whole 30-minute before after thing right now. Just drink as much as you feel like you can. And once you start eating food and eating real meals, you can implement that. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Just because, like I said, with feeling so fatigued and everything, it's just not the best. Let me think. What else? Oh, I wish I wouldn't have forgotten my notes. I think that's it. If I miss something, I'll probably just record it tonight and add it on to the end of this video. And so, yeah. If you have questions, if you want to talk to me or anything, please don't hesitate to email me or comment on here. Even hit me up in my DMs or comment on my pictures on Instagram. I'm definitely willing to help and answer any questions that I can. I will probably also be posting... I probably won't post a skin flick in this video because, quite honestly, there's not really any difference. So I don't understand the point. If you want to see one, let me know and I can post one sometime later on. But probably by week 2 or 3, I may post one then. But I just don't think there's really any difference. The only difference is now my stomach's all cut up. I also have a 5th incision, so there's that. But I think that's it. I can't think of anything else that I had written down. Like I said, if there was something I wrote down and I didn't mention it, if I think of something before I edit this video, I'll add it on to the end. I will say this video might not be up till Friday, tomorrow, depending on what. I don't do a whole lot of editing, but just to pop it into my little template thing and all that, we'll see. It may be later tonight, tomorrow. I have homework to do, and I've told myself homework comes before YouTube, so there you go. But like I said, any questions, comments, please let me know. My email address, I'll put that also in the description box below. I realize I haven't been putting that in, but it's also on the end card of these videos. So, yeah, that's it with week 1 VSG. So, 11.4 pounds down. Lifetime to go. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.